Viewers, greetings. In this video, we are going to learn how to use LabelImg to put labels on images of the dataset. In the previous videos, we download a footage from YouTube using a tool known as YTDLP, and from the download the video, we extracted frames and saved them in the folder known as frames, and we removed duplicates from those extracted frames. We are now ready to put labels on the images that were found to be original. Let's go ahead. We are here inside the LabelImg folder, installation folder. Setting up LabelImg is in the separate video. This is assumed we all have LabelImg installed and configured. Let's check what the files we have here. Later we'll run this Python file, but before then, let's go to data and inside data there's a file called predefined classes. We need to make sure this file is empty. If it's not empty, we'll have some predefined classes, and that can disturb us while labeling. In the beginning, there are some classes. I currently removed them. You should do the same. You should check this file and make sure you empty it. You leave it with nothing, empty. That's the only way you won't have troubles of some predefined images like a dog, a cat, things like that. So close it. We can now start immediately. Let's run the file I mentioned, labelimg.py using Python. Oh, sorry, we're inside data. We're still inside data, so let's move back and run Python LabelImg. It has opened. Let's try to enlarge it as much as we can. So we're going to use this button, open dir, to open the directory in which there are files to label. That's gonna be the folder frames. Let's make sure it's the same folder. It's here in AI projects in PR, and this is the folder, the target folder or target directory. We open it and see the first image. We can go on in file actually in view, and make sure we have autosave mode. Autosave mode means you don't need to always press save button whenever you move to the next file. The file you were at will be automatically saved, and this will save you a lot of time. So this image doesn't have a clear nameplate, so we skip it. We go to the next. Remember, we have to target YOLO. So we move to the next image. Next image has a nameplate, but it's not clear. So we don't label it. We move ahead. Here too, not clear. I can't read it. You can't label what you don't read because this is a manual work. I am not sure I'm reading it right, so I skip it too. Here looks clear, and I can even zoom it. It looks clear. I can read it. Is RAC 697T. So because I can see it, I will create a bounding box around it, and I will of course type the label. It's RAC 697T. Okay, I move it. Remember, when I click next, immediately they will be autosave. I go ahead. Pressing on W key will also open that will be open this these lines ready for creating a rectangle box. I still have this class, so I would choose this, but this car is stationary and I won't be with it for a long time. I mean, it won't appear for a long time in the video. So that's what I know, because it's me who recorded the video. So because normally I am targeting at least 10 pictures. If you have 10 pictures, we are good. Or if you have above 5, but if you have 2, 3 pictures, the training won't be good. So I can continue to label this one. Depends on you. You can take a different approach and try it. That's my approach. See, for example, I have left this car, and since it won't appear again in my video, it's kind of hard 2 images, so I just had to leave it. So I go ahead and label. I will continue to label this car as long as the plate is clear to me. Label, continue to label. I'll continue because it seems I followed this car for a long time. For example, this is clear. Clear. Well, you can label as much as you can. The more data you have, the more precise the more accurate the model will be. So you can have fun and label as much as you can. Now I just want to move this. Will continue to label. Yeah, you continue to label this car until we maybe lose it. It's turning left, it's vanished. So we continue. We have empty pictures. That's okay. That's okay. So I am looking for another car. I find this car. Let me give it a try. This is a diplomatic car. Let me give it a try. It's a new nameplate. It's a CD 016R. So I follow it. Same. Same. Next. Same. Next. Same. Next. It vanishes. Oh, this is not good because it vanishes so soon. But let's leave these labels. We'll see what happens. It's a good example too, because we'll see in the future what happens when we have few labels. Okay, so we continue and you label. The target is label a car that you think you're going to have for a long time. If a car is here for a short moment and you won't probably have more than 10 pictures of it, like it's been the case for that diplomatic car, maybe that's not a good idea. But let's leave only this diplomatic car for testing in the future to see what happens when we have insufficient images. But for other cars, let's only label a car when it appears to have more than 10 frames, because more images you have, more accuracy you're going to have. Okay, see you in the next video. But before we leave, why can't we try and see what's happening? Well, actually, this is what's happening. Let's try to get inside the frames and let me sort by kind. Try to open the file classes. These are the classes, two classes now, and this is class 0, this is class 1. Let's try to go to frame, frame 0, 338. That's supposed to be, that's class 1. And this class 1, this is supposed to be class 0. Yes, it's class 0. That's that car in the beginning. So we'll explain what this means. It's a YOLO way of indicating where the label is located on the image. Actually, label is considered as object on the image, and this is much like coordinates that will tell the system, that will tell the model, this is where you're going to find the object on the image, or that's where you're going to find the label on the image. But I will make a different video about these numbers, what they mean, and how they tell the system what they really mean to the system, to them, or to the model. Thank you for watching. I hope you continue to label. For me, I will label all the images that I find clear, and see you in the next video where we have labeled the images and where we'll have to start training YOLO model. Thank you. Until then, bye.